Improvisers, and welcome to episode 9 in this first series of Improv for Players. Today's video builds on the last two videos, and it's got some similar chords as we have in the previous two videos. It also contains all the same chords we have in episode 7, but they're played in a different order, which gives it a really different sound. It also finishes on the relative minor, the 6th chord. So that's an imperfect cadence of 2/6, both minor chords, and it should make things really interesting. Hello viewers, my name's Tim
And I'm Don. Welcome to miAim, the improvised line, an innovative method
designed to help you create musical improvisations and compositions. Again, we're going to be demonstrating all our chords in the key of C major so you can see clearly what's happening on the keyboard. The first is the Ionian, C, E, G, with a B for a C major 7th. The 7th is the Locrian, B, D, F, with an A for a B half diminished 7th. The 3rd is the Phrygian, E, G, B and D for an E minor 7th. The 2nd is the Dorian, D, F, A, C for a D minor 7th. And the 6th is the Aeolian, A, C, E and G for an A minor 7th. So that brings us to our first tip of the day, which is to use the notes of your chords and the notes of the scale of each chord to create your improvised lines and melodies. I know we repeat ourselves sometimes, but repetition is the gateway to automatic responses. It embeds in our minds and subconscious how to invert chords, create new sounds and help you to create new melodies and improvised lines. Practice daily on all the platforms that we're presented in each of our free charts, in both the Improv for Players and the Improv for Beginners series, and then things will start to become second nature. They're all available for our website at miaim.com.au/free. So when you're using the notes of the chords and the notes of the scale to create your melody, it gives you a lot of variety. So if we just take the Ionian for example, into the Locrian, Phrygian, and so on. Lots of great ideas. So when we're looking at this on the cycle of keys, we can see straight away that most of the chords are next to each other, so therefore they become the dominant of the next chord on the cycle of keys. So 7 is the dominant of 3, 3 is the dominant of 6, and 6 is the dominant of 2. So you can use that advantage if you want to alter the chord progression and play your chords in a different order. So when we look at the chords, we know they're in the natural chord progression because on the cycle of keys they go 1, 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, and today we're using 1, 7, 3, 6 and 2, so it's in the natural order that appears on the cycle of keys. Also on our website are 11 different eBooks on the principles of improvisation. The first ebook, An Introduction to Music Improvisation, is only $4.95 and also comes free with any other purchase. It covers a lot about basics, music basics, but also helps you to generate ideas when creating an improvised line. Here on page 13 we talk about themes and variations, how to create a theme when using the notes of the chords and the notes of the scales of the chords. And then there's a chart further down on page 28 that gives you a few hints and tips to help you start generating your ideas to create that new hit song that you're wanting to write. The second quick tip for today is again for monophonic players and those interested in making up new melodies, and the improvised line is again about modes. Today's example, we're going to have a look at the Locrian scale, which begins on the 7th note. And if we sharpen the 5th, it becomes a Phrygian scale. So that introduces new chords, chord progressions and notes when creating the improvised line and different chord progressions. Let's have a quick look at it. So in Locrian, now we'll sharpen the 5th. So if you're making up a melody in the Locrian, so you can really hear the changes there. To get back to your original mode, simply undo the change that you've just made. And our third quick tip for today is to learn all the chords of a major scale, so you know which chords belong in which family. So if we're looking at the C chord family, that'll be all the chords that appear in the C major scale. And we've done a video on this before, covering the triads and the tetrachords, and I'll leave the link for that up here somewhere in a card, so you can review that one at some stage as well. But very quickly, of course the first chord will be a major chord, the second is minor, the third is minor, the fourth is major, the fifth is major, and the sixth is minor, the seventh is a diminished, and then we're back to the first. Same when we're playing as tetrachords. So we've got the major 7th, minor 7th, minor 7th, major 7th, and then the dominant 7th, minor 7th, a half diminished 7th, back to the major 7th. So it's really easy to remember if you look at your tetrachord, break it up into two sets of 4. So it's major, minor, minor, major, and major, minor, diminished, major. Really simple. So let's finish with a quick improvisation using the chord progression as it appears in today's free music chart, and putting together some of the ideas that we've learnt today and in previous videos. If you haven't already, please make sure you improvate your way down to the subscribe button give us a big thumbs up and comment on this video. If you have any other questions, you can post them below or contact us via our website at miAim.com.au. Thanks very much for watching miAim, the improvised line, an innovative method, and we'll catch you guys next week with more music information. See ya!